Blue card from Mr. Etheridge. Are you ready to answer? Yes, Mr. Etheridge.
Thank you. Would you agree with me that all artificial constructs like International Women's Day are little more than gimmicks, and what really matters is freedom of equality, of opportunity for people? Also, what matters is for Western women to still be allowed to enjoy the values of Western freedom and society, and not for those to be washed away in the huge flood of new people coming into our continent and into Europe who wish to have different values. So the freedom of opportunity for Western women to live as they wish and not to have those values eroded by newcomers.
And now to the answer.
Well, I don't agree with you at all. I don't agree with anything that you said, above all because I think that the International Women's Day is a very important day. It's important because it celebrates and recognises the importance of our achievements, and these are achievements of other women who came before us, women who came before us who fought for rights that we now take for granted, but they're important rights and important to remember them. I'm thinking about the right to vote, the right to a job with equal pay, the right to maternity, the right to maternity leave, all those things we take a little bit for granted. And I believe that in the name of this freedom, and often all of us talk about freedom as you have done just now, but if we're talking about freedom, we also have to recognise that Europe, the great Europe that we are celebrating, our continent, which has had such an important role to play in history, Europe, which has been a beacon for other nations, but at the moment Europe is not doing its job. It's choosing instead to shut its eyes to what's happening, shutting its eyes to these dreadful scenes that are being played out on our borders, the women and children who are actually being held back by barbed wire. These women and children are not being given the opportunity to have a dignified life. And so, dear colleague, I hope that I don't hope we won't have this day of memory. I hope we won't be celebrating the day.